Against Paladin, you'd like to keep the general mulligans, but also put a specific emphasis on the 3 and 4 drops in your deck, simply because it's most likely to be an Azoth Paladin, so you really want the more mid-rangey minions that are quite good to follow up with after you play your 2 drops. As far as the matchup goes, your Fiery War Axe isn't super useful against an Azoth Paladin, but it's good to answer an Elder Peacekeeper. I wouldn't kill a dude with it. If the dudes can clear your board, then I would. Otherwise, I would just use it to go face eventually, but having a War Axe equipped is always good. Also, care about Harrison Jones, so going into turn 4 if they have the coin, then feel free to use one swing face, just so they only get 1 card draw off of Harrison. And that does happen occasionally. Another thing to worry about in this matchup is the Wild Pyro equality combo, so I wouldn't say that you should overextend super hard against Paladin. But play just enough, 3 minions that are relatively big, or even like 2 small ones, and then 1 like 5 drop like a Drake or Blackwing Corruptor, then they'll probably use Wild Pyro equality. But after they do that, you really want to be in a position to be able to fill your board up again so that you can come back in the game right away. And there is also and in this matchup you do want to be smarking a lot. You just want to go face, force them to, use their whole turn using Forbidden Healing on like turn 5 or something. But yeah, you just want to go face a lot, and you don't really want to be making trades if you don't have to. And there also is a Secret Paladin version floating around on ladder. Not as popular as an Azoth variant, but it is there. So if you do run into that, Ravaging Ghoul can be a really good card to clear all the tokens off with. And something to watch in both the matchups is Tyrion. So you really want to have a way to remove the Divine Shield and then deal 1 damage so then you can execute Tyrion. And that's definitely one of the targets that I'd say you should hold on to it for. But otherwise, I think executing stuff like Sylvanas is fine as well in the Azoth Paladin matchup. But definitely against the secret one, you want to be executing Dr. Six or Tyrion. And as far as our win rate goes against Paladin, we've only played 5 games and we've won them all. So I do believe 1 game was against the Secret Paladin, but the other 4 were against Azoth. So again, that doesn't represent the overall win rate well at all, simply because the sample size is so low. But putting more games in, it'll definitely get closer to 50. I think Azoth Paladin can do well against Dragon Warrior if they do have their answers early and they have the healing. But if we curve out well, there's not too much they can do. And then against the Secret Paladin variant, if we just control the board, then we're not going to lose the game. But we just have to have board control, force them to play Dr. Six on an empty board so it's not very good at all, and then we can just win the game off of that. And yeah, thanks for watching guys, so I'll link the other matchups and mulligan guides in the description. Have a good one.